welcome back to Fred and
Pro.
So we are back with another video. Before we go into this video, we just want to say thank you guys so much for the love and the support. Thank you so much for subscribing. The amount of love and it's just overwhelming. We're just so grateful and we want to say thank you so much. If you're new here, we talk about Christian living, faith, marriage, relationship. As well we do challenges and vlog. So if this is your first time, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification, leave comments on what you want us to do, and for sure we're gonna do it. So on today's video, we are gonna be talking about things you literally need to know about your partner, and I think they're so important because before me and Fred decided to kind of walk down the aisle, say we actually talked about these things. We actually kind of inspect both of us to know that we are okay with each other. So we're gonna get right into the video.
There's so many things that you need to consider before getting married or coming together as partner, but I just feel like there are some points we need to highlight, and there are many others, but these few points will help you to throw more light into making a decision of getting married or coming together. So the first thing is your faith. So your faith and your belief. What do you believe? What is the faith between the both of you? What do you both believe? Do you believe the same thing, or do you believe different thing? Do you have faith towards the same thing? Are you coming together to have one faith in for the marriage, or to do the things that you need to do, or you have a different belief entirely? Let's say he believes in A and she believes in B, and then how are you guys going to come together and make this relationship work? So your beliefs is very important, and you need to put that into consideration before getting married.
Yeah. Another thing that you need to check out for is the attitude of the person and the lifestyle of the person. So you want to make sure that the lifestyle of the person kind of incorporates with yours. So for example, if you go to club and the person does not go to club, it could be a kind of weird thing between both of you. It can literally end up coming to a place where you guys will argue about it. If the person is outgoing or you were introvert, it can work, but you just want to make sure you know the person, the likes and the dislike of the person, the attitude, the way you can talk to the person, what the person does not like, the way he feels sometimes. So it's very important that you know the character and the attitude of the person. It's literally important.
So I think also another point is your financial state. So what are your financial states, right? If you have debt and then you're concealing it from your partner, or you have a financial situation that you don't want to disclose, I think it's good for partners to come together before getting married to disclose every financial situation on both ends. That way you could know how you can tackle any financial situation. Let's say there is a debt that is accumulating interest very fast, and then you're not saying it, and then after the wedding you come up with the same debt, and then it's accumulating so much interest that you're not able to bring your finances together, or you're not able to move forward because you have so much interest and you have so much debt. So finances is a very, very critical topic that you need to discuss, disclose, and then see how you can come together, pay off this debt, and then go into marriage and make your marriage a beautiful one.
That is true. And so we're going to talk about trust as well. Trust is so important when you're coming together. And if you trust, you need to make sure you trust your partner when it comes to finances, when it comes to the individuals he go around with, when it comes to relationship with other female or relationship with other male. Literally trust is so important to know. It really builds up a marriage. When there's trust in a marriage or in a relationship, it's so much easier for you guys to talk and communicate, and it makes your life so easy because okay, I know what you can do. If I break this trust, this person is not gonna be happy, so it just makes everything work together. So if you're getting into them, make sure your partner trusts you. And I think for both of us, we had to come to a place where we trust each other so much, and I think we've gone through so many stages in our relationship, in our lives, that kind of bonded us together to make us trust each other. So trust is so important. So make sure you're trusting your partner. If you know you want to walk down the aisle with that person, it is literally important.
So now your mindset. So mindset is a very important and critical topic that exists. So what is that you need to consider, that you need to put into consideration? So basically, what do you believe? Where are you going with your belief? How do you think? How do you reason? So mindset is basically a compound word that it's like what your mind is fixed on. So how would you react to situations when they come at you initially? So that's how you know what your mindset is. So if you can understand your mindset and then understand the mindset of your prospective partner, and then it will be much better knowing the person you're getting married to before going into that relationship, you know, because mindset is a big part of our lives, our daily activities, what happens to us, how we think, how we reason. So the mindset is very important to consider before coming together.
I'm gonna add to that. Also, if you are not guiding your mindset, there's a lot of things that can play out in your relationship, and it comes to when you know this is the person you want to be with for the rest of your life, you literally have to guide your mindset about everything, because people are gonna come, they're gonna tell you all sort of things about this particular person, they're gonna come and tell him all sort of things about me, but it's the way you process the mindset. Like if you keep it in your mind, it's literally gonna like cause like a little bit of strain,
literally change your mindset, and
exactly.
then you are prone to saying something different from what you guys had planned originally, right?
So mindset is really important. So the last point for today, it's gonna be transparency. Like literally, like you have to be transparent with your partner. Like that's something I was big on. Like I am that kind of a girl. Like I would tell you who I am, but you better tell me who you are. Like seriously, because like I feel like it's better if your partner know about you and you know about the person. Like you have to like make sure like when it comes to transparency, you know everything about the person, the family of the person, you know the mother, you know the father, you know the kind of friends that the person keeps, you know the finances. So it brings out everything literally together. So transparency is so important. If your partner is not transparent to you, make sure you get them to be transparent. It makes everything easier. It makes the process easier, because then your partner can be able to know what you like, what you don't like, what gets you upset, what irritates you, what makes you happy, what kind of gifts you like. Do you like flowers or cards? Like seriously, like those transparency can literally put a smile on a strain on your relationship. So yes.
So I'm sorry, just to add to what she's saying, every relationship is unique. So when it comes to transparency and everything we've spoken about and everything we didn't cover, because there's a lot more, but I think we both think that every relationship is very unique, so there is a way you could carve out your relationship. None is never the same. There is no relationship that is the same. So you can't have a mindset of someone else's relationship and then put it in your relationship. You can't think of a financial situation of someone else's relationship and put it in your relationship. You can't lift a transparency from someone else's relationship and then superimpose it on your own relationship, because let's say she was talking about transparency with family, transparency with money, but when it comes to like how you administer things in your own personal relationship, so it comes to a unique thing between you and your partner. So it's unique. It depends on your relationship, so you have to also recognize your uniqueness and then be able to put that
never
together.
Put someone else's in your relationship. Just understand you and your partner. That's the best thing when it comes to a relationship. You don't need to look out for other people to say, okay, those people are transferring, we have to be. No, create your own lane, create your own space in your own relationship, and that's what makes a relationship beautiful, and that's what makes relationship that's what put the joyfulness when it comes to relationships. So yeah, so be your own beautiful. So thank you so much guys, and have a lovely day. Like we said, don't forget to subscribe, hit on the like button, and yeah, so we're gonna see you guys on our next video. For now, bye guys.